What's going on, guys? Another video here, not about technique, but more so I think the world can learn a little bit more about the etiquette when it comes to training Filipino martial arts. So there are a couple of do's and don'ts, but I'm going to give you the big three of the do not do when you're training Filipino martial arts. Here at our academy, respect, structure, rules are very important because it maintains equality, it maintains safety, and it develops good habits. So, number one, I think this one's pretty simple. Don't play with your stick. A lot of the times you'll have people, twirling their stick while listening to me teach. Well, not me necessarily, but they'll be twirling their stick. A lot of students I've seen, keep this like a little cane down here, and it always happens to everyone. They accidentally drop their stick, and this is like one of the 7 deadly sins of Filipino martial arts. If you drop your stick, there is a penalty of push-ups, but more so in the case of habits, you dropping your stick, it's you being careless, you not respecting how valuable this thing is. So if you aren't aware of your weapon retention and you drop that stick, your opponent will not let you pick that up. This is not a fair game. This is not a competition. That means this is going to be easy work for the other person. Okay? So very important, don't play with your stick. Okay, during education time, during lessons being broken down, if you're sitting down, I usually have my students cross their legs, put the stick in front so that they don't even think about fiddling with it in their hands. Now, if you're standing, it's very important that even though you're not playing with your stick, you don't holster your stick like this, like this, like this. Now, while this is very common, I'm not swinging it, I don't think I'll drop it, this is also body language that I'm ready to fight. So number 2 is learning how to holster or chamber your stick correctly. Now there's 3 ways, 2 main ways that I like to teach my students, and this first way is probably universal with many, if not all, Filipino martial arts system, where you take the stick, you put it into your opposite side shoulder, or armpit in this case. You're going to take that opposite hand through the loop and grab onto your wrist. So this is one of the greatest ways you can show respect while training with a weapon. This, by nature, if I do not release this hand, is locking my stick in. So this is a way that I can say I come in peace, right? So even if I wanted to, maybe, nudge you with the puño, but I cannot slash you, I cannot stab you, I can't go into a sinawali of some sort. So this is one way. We have what we call a stable stance. Some people call it a natural stance. This is another way. This is usually how I teach my students to start class, to bow in, to bow out, all that good stuff. And the third way, kind of an informal way, is putting it into your left hand and carrying it like a little baby. That's what I call it. Usually at the end of class, we have a line that we do handshakes just to finish off class, have a good sense of community. So I always tell them, put the babies in the left hand, keep it away, mind the people behind you, and come on down the line. So we have 1, 2, or 3. 1 being the greatest, because if I was at, the bar, if I was anywhere, I'm talking to someone face to face, and yeah, it's a great day outside, I could easily just swing a stick at you without you noticing it. So this is a sign of, like I said, I'm ready to fight. Let's take that away. We're here in peace. We come here to learn. We come here to improve ourselves. This is one way you can show that without actually saying it. And the third and final way is don't bash your stick into your partner's stick. Do not be that guy or girl that has to always prove that they're strong, or the only way I train is for real. These drills that we learn, these tapi-tapis, it's meant for longevity, it's meant for rhythm, it's meant for coordination. We all know that 90% of the adult population, including teenagers and maybe even youth students, can swing a stick pretty hard. It's not rocket science to swing a stick hard, okay? We are training, we are not competing, we're not trying to prove something, we're not trying to satisfy our ego. So when you're training with a partner, let's say we're using an angled sit-up, don't be this guy here and just bashes the stick, okay? You're gonna ruin your partner's stick. This stick, if treated correctly, through consistent training, should last you a couple years. But that stick's gonna be done in about 2 months, right? So understand the context of your training, and if you have a great instructor, like I said in a previous video when it came to entry number 3, being able to take a drill, a flow drill, something that may not be directly applicable to application, and being able to focus on certain attributes to make it applicable to self-defense or to competition standard. But right now, especially if we're doing a flow drill, if I'm giving him an angle 1, he's giving me an angle 1, there's a tap. We recognize that this is for timing, it's for visual stimulus, it's for placements, accuracy, okay? And at the end of the day, I don't want to hurt my training partner. I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt me. I need him to improve my skills in Filipino martial arts. A lot of this is sensitivity based. A lot of this you cannot do without a partner. I need living, breathing reactions. I need resistance. I need live energy. All of those key ingredients to get myself to a higher level. And so respect your partner, respect your gym, respect the arts. Avoid those top 3 things to not do in your training, and you guys will be fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.